What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my AEW Collision review and highlights. So if you got something new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Also, make sure you guys run my playlist as well. That will help the watch time hours. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord and Threads down below in the description. Let's get started. Now, AEW Collision was a good show, and that's all I gotta say. It says we go to pre-match promos, hyping up tonight's show. The video package to start the show kicks off at Saturday night. It's already for fighting. I am Rakabani and Nigel McGuinness welcomes us to the historical Greensboro Coliseum as the pyro goes off. The crowd is hot tonight for AEW Collision as is loud tonight. The commentary team promote All Out and All In. They then recap last week with Ricky Starks versus CM Punk, and Ricky Starks taking out WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Tony Schiavone is in the ring and brings out Ricky Starks, who has some heat from the Greensboro crowd. Ricky Starks makes his way to the ring and and does interact with some fans. He enters the ring as the fireworks goes off as the spotlight is on him. Tony points out that the belt Ricky has was worn by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat last week. Tony talks about how the Stars beat Steamboat with his own belt. Tony announced that Ricky Starks has been suspended for 30 days due to beating Ricky the Dragon Steamboat because he was an official referee. Ricky Starks says because Steamboat cost him the match and he had to whip his you know what. Ricky Starks says he figured he would be suspended. He will be suspended. Ricky Starks says he went and got a manager's license, and so he'll be on the show each and every week. He then said you don't have to like him or love him, but you have to respect him. Ricky Starks then told Tony that if he look at him again, he will whip his you know what. Ricky Starks says he can live with L from last week, and that CM Punk is not absolute Ricky Starks. As the fans boo for Ricky Starks. He then said he is going to set the company on fire and bring a war next week to the front door. We now go to a video package showing the rivalry between FTR and the Young Bucks, hyping up the tag title match taking place at All In London on August 27th. The acclaimed music hits as Max Caster starts his rap, trashing their opponents who are already in the ring. Billy Gunn is not with them. So we get the Acclaim versus Iron Savages. And this match right here, this was a quick match. Yeah, this was a quick match. The bell rings. We are underway. The fans chant for Billy. Forearms are exchanged with Bronson and Anthony, who then chops Bronson and tags in Max. They double team Bronson with elbow in the corner. Bronson tags in Boulder as Max tags in Anthony, who chops Boulder and then tags Max back in. Max tries to lift up Boulder and can't. Max tags in Anthony. Max leaps off the top, but Boulder catches Max and tosses both Max and Anthony over his shoulders as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Boulder tags in Bronson as they double team Max in the corner. Bronson scoops up Max and slams him down. Bronson attempts to get a pin, but Max kicks out at 2. Bronson continues beating on Max and prevents him from getting the tag to Anthony. Boulder Boulder is tagged in and kicks Max as he tries to get the tag to his partner. Back from picture in picture, Max makes the tag to Anthony as he chops and takes down Bronson with numbers of chops. Boulder is tagged in, and as Max comes off the top, he catches Max and slams him down. Boulder covers Anthony, but he kicks out at two. As Anthony is down, Bronson is on the shoulders of Boulder, but is dropped by Anthony. Max is tagged in and picks up Bronson and slams him down. Jackson Jameson comes in the ring, but is taking out the claim, deliver a sister me timber on Jameson. They follow up with double finisher on Bronson to get the pin. The winner of the match, The Acclaim. This match was quick. After the match, Matchcaster has the mic and says the best two-man team in the sports has returned. Max then says this Wednesday on Dynamite they are wrestling again. Max has Billy's boot and holds them up and says they can't be stopped to get to the top of the tag team division. Anthony then says last week they got to say goodbye, but the fans didn't. Anthony tells Greensboro to put up scissors for Billy to show how much they love Billy and that the fans and the Acclaim love Billy Gunn. The Acclaim interacts with the fans as they leave for the back. Okay, backstage with Lexi Nair introduced Bullet Club Gold. Juice Robinson says there is no one hotter than Bullet Club Gold. Jay White says this is the most elite version of Bullet Club ever. Um, Bullet Club ever. Jay White then says there is a team of brothers that call themselves the best brother tag team. The Guns then says they are the best, and on Wednesday, not to bring super kicks to the gunfight. Commercial break. As the show returns, we go to a video package with Adam Cole and an AEW World Champion MJF in the history as a tag team, along with the bond they now have, which is leading up the title match at All In. Out comes Willow Nightingale to somewhat of good ovations. TBS champion Chris Statlander is out next as much bigger ovation. Diamante and Mercedes Martinez is out next together. It was noted on commentary that Diamante and Mercedes came out together. So we get Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale versus Diamante and Mercedes Martinez. And this tag team match, this was a solid tag match. The bell rings and Chris Allen and Diamante lock up as Chris turns her back to jaw at Mercedes. Diamante nails her from behind. Chris Allen picks up Diamante and then walks over and tags in Willow. Diamante is taken out in the corner by Willow as some fans chant her name. Mercedes Mercedes holds the hips of Diamante to avoid being hit by Willow. Diamante then kicks Willow. Willow then attempt to take out both Mercedes and Diamante, but it's too much. Mercedes makes a tag to Mercedes as they both double drop kick Willow. Diamante covers Willow for the pin, but Willow kicks out at two, and we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Diamante pulls the hair of Willow and drops her down on her back. Diamante sends Willow in the opposite corner as she is double teamed by Diamante and Mercedes. The quick tags continues as Mercedes is tagging. She kicks Willow and then tags and Diamante. We now go to a full commercial break, which I am sure is a Sling TV thing. Back from the full break, Willow is double teamed again. She breaks the double clothesline attempt and nails Diamante and is able to make the tag to Chris Statlander, who takes down Mercedes and Diamante with drop kicks. Chris Statlander picks up Diamante and shoves her into Mercedes. Willow is not in as they both double team Diamante and Mercedes, Willow is up on the top rope, but is pushed off by Diamante. She then takes out Crystal ladder and sends her to the outside. Mercedes picks up Diamante and tosses her over the rope onto Crystal ladder and Willow. Willow gets back in the ring and drops Diamante. Crystal ladder is now in and drops Diamante with a fisherman's buster. Mercedes then takes out Crystal ladder from behind. Mercedes then rolls up Willow, and Diamante pushes on Mercedes, who grabs the rope and gets the pin as the referee didn't see it. The winner of the match, Diamante and Mercedes Martinez. Yeah, Diamante and Mercedes Martinez. This was a solid tag team match. We now to a backstage interview with Lexi Nair talking to Tony Storm. Tony Storm calls Lexi too funny stuff. She then says she doesn't know what Lexi does. She says all the girls in the four-way match are all insecure little girls. Tony Storm then asks Tony Storm about losing to Hikaru Shida and tells her she is going to get security and then to shut up as she walks off. Lexi then Lexi thanks Tony Storm for her time. Samoa Joe music hits as the fans chant Samoa Joe. So we get Samoa Joe versus Andrew Everett. This was a squash match. The bell rings and we are on the way as the fans chant Samoa Joe is going to kill you. Samoa Joe nails Andrew with a number of jabs as he goes down. Samoa Joe then tosses Andrew to the corner and crushes him in the corner as the fans cheer him on. Andrew is down and as Samoa Joe picks him up and nails him in the gut with a knee. Samoa Joe then drops Andrew with a huge clothesline and submits him with a Kafuta clutch. The winner of the match by submission, Samoa Joe. This was a squash match. After the match, Samoa Joe grabs a mic and says he is now and forever king of television. He says he came tonight looking for answers of a champion and says he met with the signs of a coward. He says you're a real world champion. It's acting like a you know what now. He says that CM Punk doesn't seem talk active tonight. And he then says he won't get what he wants, he will convince him for a match at All In. Okay, let's move on. Commercial break. We are back from the break as we go ringside to commentary team, hyping up All In and running down the current card for the pay per view. Christian Cage, Music Kids as Nigel calls him Father of the Year. Funny Christian is out with Luchasaurus. Christian has the TNT title on his shoulders, and he and Luchasaurus makes their way to the ring. Christian has a mic. He tries to talk as the fans boo him. Christian then says he has to say this is the biggest family reunion he has been part of. He says that's all in North Carolina are all related. He asks the fans to put down their hot dogs and says they are second best to come out of North Carolina. LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. He then says as as far as pro wrestling, he's far more superior to Ric Flair. And then the fans begin to woo loudly. He then says, as the TNT champion, we'll demand respect. Funny stuff from Christian, who is great on the mic. He says the fans in the arena and the wrestlers that are in the back, which they were him. Christian then says as the late late he feels disrespected by Darby Allin. He tells Darby that as long as the TNT title is on his hands, Darby will never have it again. Christian asks Darby if he wants to be a hero so bad then come after it. R. Anderson with his son Brock interrupts Christian as says it enough. R says that Greensboro knows the Anderson's arm says the Greensboro is the historic place and to take a bow. He then says Greensboro and is also horseman country. R. Anderson then says He wants to point out um, something to the sea monster that he is the champion and not Christian. Christian then says no more open challenges and asks Arn if he wants to step in the ring. He would make an exception. Arn says if it was 20 years ago, he would slip in there and he will slip there and spine bust his and win a title. Brock then enters the ring, and we have a match against Luchasaurus for the TNT title. Lucha nails Brock with a big boot to the face, and then is chopped and sends to the outside. Orange chase Christian around the ring. Lucha picks up Brock and drops him hard to the mat, and we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Lucha continues to offense on Brock. Lucha picks up Brock and sends him hard to the mat. Lucha then has Brock in a submission hold as the ref checks on Brock, asking him if he wants to give up. Arn is then shown at ringside, cheering his son on. Lucha then twists the neck of Brock. He breaks the hold and stomps on Brock. Lucha then picks up Brock and tosses him down. As Brock attempts to get up, Lucha picks him up again and tosses him down again. Back from picture in picture, Brock attempts to come back with a race with the right hand across the jaw of Lucha, but it's not enough as Lucha chokeslams Brock and then follow up with a bulldog. Lucha covers Brock for the win to retain. The winner is still your TNT champion, Luchasaurus. This was a decent match. Decent. Darby is the Darby is then in the ring and takes out Lucha from behind with the skateboard. Darby then grabs a mic and says Lucha is a dinosaur and has been around for 65 million years. He then asks Lucha if he has ever had a skateboard up as a Darby then challenged Christian to a match on next week's Collision. Christian accepts and calls Darby a son of a unicorn. Darby tells Lucha at all and he will be the face of TNT once again. Commercial break. Back from the break, Tony Schiavone is in the ring and he introduced Powerhouse Hobbs. He has a book in his hand, which is the book of Hobbs. Tony brings up last week's show with QT offering to give, but Hobbs walked out. He then says that an opportunity presents itself, Chicago all out. He says that there is always someone distracting him. He says he his took his back. He said took his back to the bay and grabbed the book of Hobbs. He then said he doesn't want he wants help. He says next chapter of the book is named Redemption. He then asks how is he supposed to redeem himself after losing the TNT title and the Battle Royal. He says that he needs to call on the Redeemer. Powerhouse House calls out Miro. Miro's music hits. Miro walks out as his pyro goes off. Miro is then attacked from behind by Aaron Solo and Nick Camaroso. Powerhouse House looks on as Miro is in the ring and is dropped by Aaron and Nick. As Miro gets up, Hobbs picks up Miro and drops him with a huge spinebuster. Drops the book of Hobbs on Miro and walks out of the ring. Miro begins to recover as a angry look on his face. Okay, the commentary team runs down the current card for Dynamite and then next week's Collision as they promote the fight for the following theme. Then they remind us that all the proceeds go to the Louis Food Bank for families affected by the fires. The commentary team then runs down the card for All In. Jim Ross music hits to a big ovation from the fans. JR makes his way down to ringside to join in Nitro on commentary for the main event. Ion says that JR went through a lot of travel and challenges to the show. The House of Black, his his as Ian says they are the longest reigning trio champion. JR says he worked hard to get the Greensboro for the main event. As House of Black begins to make their way to the ring, we go to a full commercial break. Commercial break. Back from the break. House of Black are in the ring. FTR's music hits as they are out next to a big ovation. CM Punk's music hits and the fans in Greensboro like Punk. FTR and CM Punk make their way to the ring as CM Punk holds up the real world title. There are some boos, but it's not like it has been in recent weeks. Dasha makes the Collusion main event introductions. As CM Punk was introduced, the fans booed him more than cheered him in the moment. In that moment. AEW World Trios Championship match. House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews defense against CM Punk FTR. Yes, CM Punk FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler. This was a good main event right here. This was good. This was a good tag team match right here. CM Punk chant starts with some booze as the bell rings. It's Cash and Buddy starting the match. Cash tags in Punk to boo and chants of his name. It's CM Punk and Brody with Buddy Matthews who lock it up. Buddy Matthews sends Punk to the corner as we have let go, Buddy. Let's go, CM Punk chant. CM Punk has Buddy Matthews in a headlock. Buddy Matthews then sends CM Punk against the ropes. Buddy Matthews shouts CM Punk, who tags in Cash. Both men lock up as Cash takes down Buddy Matthews, who gets back up as Cash is doing jumping jacks. Cash attempts to lock up Buddy Matthews, who breaks the hold, is taken down by an arm drag. Dax is tagged in and chomps Buddy Matthews and draws him down. Dax then delivers a leg drop, but Buddy Matthews and covers him for only a 2 count. Buddy Matthews is tagged in Brody King, who nails Dax with a huge chop to the chest. Brody King sends Dax to the corner and continues to chop him hard. Dax ducks a big knee from Brody King and nails him with a chops in the corner. Dax tags in Cash as they double team Brody King and sends him to the outside with a double kick. With a double drop kick. Malachi Black holds Brody King and claims him a bit. CM Punk is tagging and Malachi Black is now tagging. Both CM Punk and Malachi Black walk slowly in circles as the fans boo. CM Punk blocks a knee from Malachi Black. CM Punk nails Malachi Black in the lower back as Malachi Black then takes down CM Punk and hits FTR off the apron. CM Punk is then sitting down in the ring staring at CM Punk, who then sits down and stares at CM Punk. Buddy Matthews came in, followed by Brody King. All teams are in the ring, and we have a big brawl as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Dashin spills to the outside as all 6 men are chopping each other and sending one another in the barricade. Brody King and CM Punk exchange blows as the action then goes back in the ring. On the outside, FTR is working on Brody King, sending him into the barricade. Hey, it's the Sting TV thing again. I am sure as we go to full commercial break. Back from the full break, Dax is chopping Brody King as they exchange blows. Brody King then drops Dax with a big DDT. Brody King is tagging in a chop and chops Dax hard, who drops on his back. Brody King then grabs the leg of Dax and chops him again. Malachi Black is tagging and drops Dax with a huge chop. He covers Dax for a 1 count, only for a 1 count. Malachi Black then kicks Dax as he drops for 1 count, then kicks Dax as he drops to his back. Malachi Black tags in Brother King, who taunts Dax and then picks him up and chops him hard. Brother King tags in Malachi Black, who then nails Dax with a huge kick to the face. Dax comes back in. Dax comes back with a huge DDT on Malachi Black. Dax tags in CM Punk to boost. Buddy Matthews is tagged in and taken down by CM Punk with shoulder tackles. CM Punk then tries to say GTS on Brody King with Buddy Matthews, but it's broken down by Malachi Black. CM Punk tries to go to sleep on Buddy Matthews again, but it's countered. Julia Hart gets on the apron to make a distraction. CM Punk is on the top rope, and Malachi Black drops CM Punk off the top rope when the referee's back was turned. Brody King is tagged in and nails CM Punk in the corner, sending him to the outside as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Brody King goes to the outside and drops CM Punk with a big chop to the chest. The action then spills over the barricade and into the fans. CM Punk is back over the barricade and is met by Brody King, who tossed him back in the ring. Brody King tags in Buddy Matthews, but not before putting his big boot on back of CM Punk's neck. Malachi Black is now tagging. He kicks CM Punk as Buddy Matthews and also Malachi Black double team him. Back from picture in picture, Malachi Black kicks CM Punk in the back of the head as he is down, trying to crawl to make the tag. Malachi tags in Brody King, who hits CM Punk with a knife edge chop. Brody King suplexes CM Punk and tags in Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews covers CM Punk for only a 1 count. Buddy Matthews has CM Punk on the mat and a headlock. CM Punk gets back up and attempts to fight his way to make a tag, but it's too much for Buddy Matthews. Now, Buddy Matthews nails CM Punk with a running knee. CM Punk then recovers enough to hit Buddy Matthews with a GTS. Malachi Black pulls Buddy Matthews out of the ring. CM Punk makes the tag to Cash. Cash draws Malachi Black with a power slam. Dax sits in and sends Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews to the outside. FTR then sends Brody King to the outside. Cash then dives between the ropes, taking out House of Black on the outside. Brody King gets in the ring, and he is met with a huge bulldog from Cash. Cash covers Brody for only a 2 count as the fans start to chant, "This is awesome." Brody counters a suplex from FTR with a double DDT. CM Punk is on the outside holding his knee. Brody King is up and on the top rope. Dax is up and chops Brody King. Brody King headbutts Dax, who gets up and is on the second rope. FTR picks up Brody King and drops him with a double suplex. CM Punk then drops a huge elbow on Brody King and covers him 1-2 no. Brody King kicks out. FTR and CM Punk hit Brody King with a super shatter machine. CM Punk then kicks Malachi Black in the head as he goes down. The fans are on their feet, and it's now CM Punk drives Malachi Black into the barricade on the outside. Dax attempts to pin Brody King, but he kicks out on the outside. Samoa Joe comes out and chokes out CM Punk and drives him over the barricade. It distracts FTR. Brody King then nails Dax with a spinning lariat and covers Dax for the win to retain for his team. House of Black and Julia Hart stands tall in the ring. CM Punk is shown on the floor trying to recover as the show goes off the air. The winner of the match is still your AEW World Trios Champion, House of Black. This was a good main event match right here. And AEW Collision goes off the air. Alright. Like I said earlier, AEW Collision was a good show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. And also run my playlist so I can get some more watch hours. Turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord and threads down below in the description. And I will go live tomorrow on Twitch. I was supposed to go live today on Twitch, but I was busy. But tomorrow I will go live on Twitch, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, this your boy BigBoyFactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. KFG Crew, KFG Kings, KFG Club, Too Sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.